Let's start in child's pose. So knees wide apart, your big toes touch. Push your butt to your heels and fold forward.
This is a sanctuary pose of yoga, so if you feel tight or tired throughout the practice, then just come back to this pose.
From here, we're going straight to downward facing dog. So put some weight into your hands and rise to downward facing dog. Since this is your first downward facing dog, you can bicycle your legs to make it feel better. You can bend your knees. And when you're comfortable, you're going to stay here for 3 breaths. Push the floor away and drive your heels to the floor. From here, walk your feet towards your hands, forward fold. Inhale, hands to your shins, halfway through, straight spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale through chair pose, rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, hands to your shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. From here, move back to downward facing dog. Raise your left leg and place it right between your hands. So if it doesn't reach the insides of your hands, you can just guide your foot there. From here, rise up, high lunge. So make sure your knee is right, your front knee is right in line with your ankle. Your back leg is strong. Your back heel pushing backwards. From here, lower your hands to your heart. Inhale and exhale, twist to the left. Use your lower elbow as leverage to deepen the twist. Exhale your hands inside your foot. Lower your back knee down. Untuck your toes. You can stay here or you can lower to your elbows. This is called lizard pose. So this is a great hip opener. From here, rise up. Center your foot in between your hands. Tuck your back toes and go back to downward facing dog. We're going to do the same thing on the second side. So inhale your right leg up. Exhale, place it in between your hands. Inhale, rise up to high lunge. Again, make sure that your front knee is right in line with your ankle and your back knee is strong. Place your hands in prayer position in front of your heart and twist other side. From here, lower your hands inside your foot. Lower your back knee to the floor and tuck your toes. Again, you can stay here or you can lower to your elbows. From here, move back to downward facing dog. You can do a quick vinyasa if you like. If you don't, then you can stay here. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Walk your feet back to your hands. Inhale, halfway up, straight spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. From chair pose, up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Then back to downward facing dog. From here, raise your right leg, open up your hips, stack your hips, and bend your left leg. Make sure your hips are open. If you would like, you can flip your dog. If you don't, stay in scorpion tail. Then go back to downward facing dog. From here, place your left knee right behind your left hand. We're in pigeon pose. Raise your arms up. We're going to stay here for a few seconds. And if you like, you can fold forward onto your elbows, or you can place your forehead on the floor. If you can't do this, stay here and it's perfectly fine. Okay, from pigeon pose, we're going back to downward facing dog. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Raise your right leg, open your hips up. Make sure your shoulders are squared. You can flip your dog, otherwise stay in scorpion tail. Then back to downward facing dog. From here, we're going to do pigeon. Same thing on the other side. Raise your arms up. Inhale. Exhale them down. You can fold forward on your elbows, or you can put your forehead on the floor. If it doesn't feel good, just stay here. This is perfectly fine. From here, go back to downward facing dog. Lower your knees. We're going back to child's pose. When you're done with child's pose, lie on your back. And we're doing Shavasana. You can stay as long as you like in Shavasana, and then that's the end of our practice.